Utopia is a peaceful, out-of-the-way town in the West Texas Hill Country. If you've never heard of Utopia, you're not alone.
373 people.
375. Megan Monroe had twins last week.
The town is the setting for the new film 7 Days in Utopia. It's based on the best-selling novel Golf's Sacred Journey by noted performance coach Dr. David Cook. It stems from his 25-plus years experience as a sports psychologist.
The story starts with a failure, with a meltdown, and this young man who is a aspiring mini-tour professional golfer in San Antonio, Texas, has the meltdown of the century. And he just has to leave the scene of the accident, so he begins to just drive out of the town, frustrated, upset, knowing that he's going to be the butt end of a bunch of jokes for the rest of his life.
That's when the golfer, played by Lucas Black, finds his way to Utopia.
You hurt, son?
I'll get over.
He meets a rancher named Johnny, played by Robert Duvall. It turns out the old cowboy knows a thing or two about golf and offers the young man a challenge.
Spend 7 days in Utopia. You'll find your game.
So for the next week, Johnny uses some unconventional methods to teach him the essence of the game.
Johnny understands the kid doesn't have a performance problem. He's got a heart problem. And Johnny uses all sorts of things around this little community of Utopia to draw the truths of the game out for him.
It's then that Johnny reveals the core of his teaching.
You have to see it, feel it, trust it.
There's 3 elements in performance. Number 1, you have to see what you want to have happen. Number 2 is to feel or have a strategy that goes with that. And 3rd is to trust yourself as you perform that. So it's a very simple see it, feel it, trust it strategy that gets the mind off of all the negative things, all the things that could go wrong, and focuses them on what is it that you're trying to accomplish.
David gave me a demonstration on how see, feel, trust works.
See that shot. We're going to feel that shot. We're going to trust it instead of seeing the problem. So let's do that. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to see this ball going right under the tree there, and it's going to roll out about, 80, 90 yards there just in front of the flag. So I see it. I walk up there, and now I understand feel. I just want to feel. I'm not going to get tight or anxious because of the tree, and I'm just going to see this ball go under the tree, see it, feel it, and then I'm just going to trust it. Nice shot. Thank you.
Then it was my turn.
And that's not what I saw, Dave. That's not the shot I saw.
Just because you go through the see it, feel it, trust it doesn't mean it's always going to happen, just right.
I wasn't ready to give up just yet.
There we go.
Perfect shot. Look at that. Get up there by the hole.
Hey, it works.
Woo! All right.
This book is not about golf. It's about performance in life and what that means to God and how God can be honored through our performance.
At the end of the 7-day journey, Johnny brings the golfer to the Waresville Cemetery. It's here where he teaches him the most important lesson of all.
First, he had to learn to get rid of the baggage he was carrying.
Because I'm not your father. You don't know anything about my dad.
The golfer's bringing baggage. He's bringing a bunch of lies with him. Lies that say that your self-worth is based on the score that you shoot, which is like many men in our culture, that our worth, our value, our identity is based on how we perform in life. That's the wrong scoreboard. God has a totally different scoreboard. You are my child. The score at the end of the game is Jesus wins, and you are a player in the game.
With a renewed passion and sense of purpose, the golfer enters the next PGA tournament and, well, you'll just have to see for yourself. In the meantime, you should know that see, feel, trust is much more than just a strategy for good performance.
And the see, feel, trust in the end ends up being see His face, feel His presence, and trust His love. And if we could walk every moment of our life seeing the face of Christ, feeling the presence of Jesus, and trusting His love moment by moment, knowing that the God of the universe that's called us into being is with us and walking with us, oh my gracious.